So we're back from the VGC guide, and this time we are looking at Sinistcha. It's kind of been overshadowed by Ogerpon. This is a very good Pokemon. Like, really good Pokemon. Ogerpon is really, really good. And that's the issue. Because you tend to go with Ogerpon instead of Sinistcha. Even though they do a lot of different things, the main thing is the redirection. Rage Powder is worse than Follow Me. You don't get to redirect the grass types. Or Safety Goggles Pokemon either. So Follow Me is just better in that regard. And then I guess you're not doing as much damage as Ogerpon can do, but Machagotcha is a pretty busted, attack. 20% chance to burn. That means you're hitting both targets. That's a pretty decent chance to be able to burn both, at least one of the targets. You get to get a free Giga Drain. I guess thawing yourself, because Articuno's going to be a thing again. But yeah, it's a really, really strong attack. And you only really need it. That's the only real thing that Sinistcha needs offensive-wise. Yes, you can go for Shadow Ball. That's a recommended move as well. But you only really need Machagotcha. Life Dew is also busted. I think I say that most times, but Life Dew is busted. And not many viable Pokemon do get Life Dew. Sinistcha can absolutely make use of it. Pair it with Hospitality, you're getting a lot of recovery for all of your team. It's absolutely worth it. Rage Powder, you should probably have that. That's kind of the point of using Sinistcha. You should probably have Trick Room. That's kind of another thing that's above Ogerpon's. They don't get Trick Room. Sinistcha does. You want to be going for the Trick Rooms with Sinistcha and potentially get those sweeps going with some Trick Room sweepers. It's got pretty reasonable bulk. Kind of the same as Ogerpon, depending on how much you invest into bulk with Ogerpons as well. But this has a little bit more because you tend to invest more into the bulk and not so much into the special attack. Rocky Helmet's a great item. It's much better against the Rapid Strike Urshifus. They're still around, so Rocky Helmet is really paired really nicely with Sinistcha because you get to Rage Powder away the Urshifu, you resist the Surging Strikes, and you do like half their health with your Rocky Helmet, and you get it back with the Machagotcha. Really nice. Other moves that you can have, again, this is not a recommended move set. These are just good moves to have on Sinistcha. If you feel like you need extra coverage, Grass isn't the best offensively, so Shadow Ball will patch that up a reasonable amount because you get your stab on top of that. I would not recommend Hex because you're going to get a few burns here and there, but you won't be able to get consistent burns with the Machagotcha so that the Hex would get the double power, so stick with Shadow Ball instead. Strength Sap is an alternative to Life Dew. I would have it over Life Dew if you're having Strength Sap. That is what people mainly have on the Sinistcha because it's able to more consistently 1v1 something with Strength Sap, whereas Life Dew helps you 2v2 things. And I think I'd prefer to 2v2 a thing than 1v1 it. Because Life Dew may still be able to do that as well. But the Strength Sap getting the attack drop as well is really nice. Sinistcha can very much be a sweeper as well. Calm Mind / Nasty Plot to be able to set up. Calm Mind so it just bulks itself out and then you can't KO it anymore and it will just recover with its Machagotcha and then you can't KO it anymore and all that stuff. But Nasty Plot will be a bit quicker than Calm Mind and maybe if you're going for a Trick Room sweep, so you click Trick Room and then Nasty Plot and then suddenly Sinistcha is actually really threatening in that Trick Room that it's just set itself would be worthwhile as well. But the main reason to be using Sinistcha is if you want to get that redirection, get the Trick Room going, and also Hospitality, like a really, really strong ability. Pair it with Life Dew, double busted.